Greetings, everyone. It is time for another Mega Man game. In the year 20XX AD, a familiar-looking robot hangs out with his posse. Oh. What I meant to say was a vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. And behind this destruction is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dr. Light's been kidnapped. Oh, no. Proto Man? Is he the... What? Oh, yeah, that's right, folks. We are playing Mega Man 5. You know, I'm trying to avoid saying Mega Man B because that's what I'm calling the Game Boy version of Mega Man 5, which has a completely different story and a completely different set of robot masters or star droids. Yeah. Proto Man? He's gone bad? And here are the 8 robot masters that are working for him. And as you can see, they're alright, I guess. And the first one we are taking on is Stone Man. Yay. But still, Proto Man? Oh my goodness. Here, let me read the instruction manual about, let's see here. The instruction manual says, Oh, it mentions a certain Russian doctor, too. Cossack to Mega Man. Cossack to Mega Man. Come in, Mega Man. Proto Man has gone wild. City Hall and the spaceport have been totally destroyed, and the city's power grid is in shambles. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. I know you're worried about Dr. Light, but your first duty is to free the city from the grip of Proto Man's robots. I can modify your reactor to give the Mega Buster a little more power, but the rest is up to you. Dr. Light and I have been working on a special project, but it's not finished yet. Maybe if I can get it working, it might give you an edge. Remember to watch your back, Mega Man. Proto Man seems to have become more ruthless than we had thought possible. Good luck. Cossack out. Yeah, oh man. Proto Man has gone evil. And all this time we thought Proto Man was a force for good. I mean, granted, at this point we don't really know much about him. I mean, in Mega Man 3, he did fight Mega Man numerous times, but that was probably to test him, right? Right? And, oh, he did save Mega Man's life when the Wily's fortress collapsed, right? Huh? But you gotta remember that, at Mega Man 4, he was still working for Wily. That is until he freed, Kalinka from, his, prison, and, yeah, so all this time, Proto Man's been duping us, probably had designs on destruction himself, and waiting for the right time to strike, like, you know, and kidnapping Dr. Light. Now, I know the Red Robot, practically hates Dr. Light for, you know, giving, you know, the whole idea of replacing, Proto Man's core, and fearing that Proto Man would lose himself. But still, kidnapping, that's a little extreme, isn't it? Oh, boy. I probably should be talking about the Robot Master I'm heading towards right now, shouldn't I? Alright, let's see here. Stone Man! Alright. Stone Man is a strong Robot Master that was built to look like and be as tough as a bunch of bricks. He also bears a striking resemblance to Guts Man. Wow. Now, despite his weight, he can jump quite high. However, if he jumps too high or is hit by a strong attack, the impact will make his body break apart. But he is able to reconstruct himself back into his normal form. His weapon, the Power Stone, makes heavy stones circling around him, bashing anything in their path with immense force. Okie dokie then. Now, this section right here, you gotta be careful here with these stupid little enemies that fly around and reappear. And if you're not careful enough, if you're not backed by them, they can respawn, and I hate enemies that respawn. Like, bleh. Now, as you can see here, the Mega Buster is a little different from the last game. You notice there is more of a kick, as it were, just like Dr. Cossack said. And yeah, it is a little bit more powerful. However, you know, like in Mega Man 4, if you get hit, you still have the charge energy. Well, if you get hit in this game, you lose the charge energy. And some people think it's good that it gives Mega Man a little bit more challenge. Others think it's, And what you've just seen here is a new version of Rush Coil. You know how in past games, Rush Coil is basically Rush on his fours, and you jump on the back for a spring, and then you leap to higher distances and stuff? Well, in this game, Rush's bottom has been modified into the spring, and when you jump on Rush, well, basically you are going up with him. Yeah, he jumps up, and you go up with him, and you can jump off him for extra height. So yeah, that's Rush Coil in a nutshell. Anyway, I've jump cut here because I spent forever trying to get this E-Tank. What you don't know is you can actually move on these spinning platforms, and you can use that to get the advantage to get the E-Tank, so, yeah. Oh, and Eddie's back too, yeah. And just like in the last game, if you do not want the item Eddie produces, do not pick it up, leave the room, come back, Eddie will reappear and produce another item. Yeah, thank you, just what I needed. You know what? You know these Mets here that produce smaller Mets? They definitely remind me of those Goombas from Super Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, I think it's 3. Yeah, the Goombas that have those little itty bitty little Goombas. I think they're Paragoombas, I believe. Yeah, they're Paragoombas. So yeah, once again proving that the Mets are essentially the Goombas of the Mega Man series. Now, the good news is the whole charge noise that people find annoying when you charge up the Mega Buster, it can actually be silenced by large noises and all that stuff, but yeah. Anyway, here we are at Stone Man. So yeah, that's Power Stone right there. You can easily avoid it. And as you can see here, as he jumps very high, he will crash down into a bunch of bricks. And yeah, you can dodge those attacks easily. So yeah, again, this is a good first boss to go to if you, well, want to start that whole boss weakness cycle. So all he does is just hops around. And again, when he hops very high, that means he's about to smash into a bunch of bricks. Now, I do admit I will get hit here a few times. That's because of me, well, slipping up on the controllers. See? Yeah, that's all he does. Yeah. And, yeah, he's one of the 8 that's destroying the city right now. I mean, granted, I mean, he could ruin, the ground and the foundations of buildings, so, I can see that as a possibility, but, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, this boss battle is a bit long than it should be. It's like, you just have to wait for him to hop at the right time, and he gets a nice little invincibility frame as he's about to break up into smaller bricks. So, bleh. Are you dead yet? Finally. Man. Yeah, we don't have his weakness yet, so it's going to take a while. Now, yeah. Alright. The music for this weapon get is okay. I mean, that nice little syntho thing and whatnot, but, eh. Anyway, 1 down, 7 to go. Who's next? Well, let's see here. Who is next, indeed? Well, this guy right here. Charge Man. Also known as a walking pink Thomas the Tank. A very mad Thomas the Tank. So yeah, this whole level's theme is trains. I mean, I haven't been on many trains personally, but from the trains that I have been on, they've been kind of fun. So yeah. Now get this, as soon as we climb up here and go to the right, suddenly we are moving! We are on a moving train! And even the Mets are getting in on the action of trains. Essentially, as soon as they open up and they charge at you, they're as good as dead. Cuss. Alright. So, yeah, let me go ahead and talk about Charge Man here right quick. Charge Man. Alright, Charge Man is a robot master based on a steam locomotive, or Thomas the Tank, which is used by him to camouflage shipments. Let me start over. Charge Man is a robot master based on a steam locomotive, or which is used by him as camouflage to make shipments to someone. He is unique in that he is powered by coal and water, lowering his operating costs exponentially. His main attack, the Charge Kick, makes him throw a full throttle kick at his maximum speed. He's also able to launch flaming pieces of coal from his smokestack. Okay, yeah. Ow, stupid robot mouse. Ah, yes, and chickens that produce, eggs with legs. You know what they remind me of? Well, folks, have you ever seen the, cartoon Garfield and Friends? You know that, farming shorts that always goes between the Garfield cartoons? Let's see, USA Acres, I believe. Yeah, there's this character in there that's always living inside a shell. Appropriately named Sheldon. Yeah, that's what these things remind me of. So, alright. Now, you see that A up there? The one that I'm about to get? Well, that's actually part of a new gimmick that we are, that is, for this game. Essentially, we have to go around the levels and collect pieces of, Mega Man, V. Or Mega Man 5, because, you know, the V's Roman numeral for 5 and something. Yeah, we have to, and thankfully, the developers were smart enough to realize that there aren't exactly 8 letters to collect in 8 Robot Masters, so, yeah, you'll see me going around trying to get these letters, and, I mean, some of these letters are easy to get, others will be, well, timing. That's all I'll say. Timing is the key. Alright, are we there yet? And yes, well, actually, yes, we are. We just have to get through this big enemy first because, I mean, he's not that bad. He just shoots missiles, and his weakness is the head, so, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's take on Charge Man, shall we? Oops. Now, here's the thing. I will not be using Power Stone in this boss battle. Why? Because, Charge Man, well, to be frankly, the weaknesses don't work that much with this guy right here. So it's best to just use the Mega Buster, and yeah, as you can see here, you can try and dodge his attacks, and Charge Man has no sense of personal space. Like, ugh. In fact, none of these Robot Masters have a sense of personal space. Ugh. I mean, his attacks are possible to dodge as long as he doesn't get up on you. And thankfully I have those E-tanks from Stone Man stage. Thank God. Onward. Now, here's the thing. When we actually get charge kick, and I don't see an actual kick. It's more like a charge straight towards him or something. I don't get it. Yeah, as I was saying, when I get charge kick, it's pretty much a lame weapon in my opinion. And for that reason, even though I am going in weakness order, I will not use it against the next boss. So, yeah. These weapons are kind of lame this time around, so... Anyway, folks, I will see you in part 2. Bye now.